All right, so I know I said I was gonna do the other aha tomorrow, but well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it today because it's on my brain. I'm thinking about it. So the other aha moment that I had today, so it had to do with a conversation that I had with my husband. Hey, thanks for jumping back on with me, Tamar. So I had a conversation earlier with my husband, and so it got the wheels turning, and I was thinking about it. And so this definitely is alive for those that are skeptical when it comes to trying doTERRA, when it comes to thinking outside the box, right? You know, a lot of people, I still get a lot of people that are like, that stuff's not gonna work. You know, very skeptical, very thinking a certain way when it comes to natural things, right? They just don't have never experienced anything like that. And so it made me think of one thing that it made me think of was when it came to me coming into the truth. And so when I say coming into the truth, some of my viewers will understand and some won't necessarily understand. But either way, when it came to me coming into the truth, it took me 3.5 years before I actually made the truth my own and before I actually made some changes and did some things. And so it wasn't because necessarily of me being skeptical. It was just because I had to experience it in my own way, in my own time. And so I recognize that I know there is ones out there that have been with me from the beginning when I was with Pampered Chef, and then I came into doTERRA, and then they were like, wait, whoa, you pivoted. What happened? Why did you change? And so a lot of reasons why I changed the business that I do is because I found something that I loved more. I love this more than I love cooking. I mean, those that know me, that know me in real life and have known me for a long time and followed me when I did Pampered Chef. That legit was my passion. I still really love to cook. But I found something else that I'm really super passionate about that actually helps people, right? I mean, yeah, we eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, but like, what about the in between? What about the help that people need? And so that's where doTERRA filled that void for me in terms of helping me to be able to help other people. And so because me coming into the truth took a while for me to experience it, so then that made me have that aha moment to think of those that have been following me and have not yet decided to give doTERRA a try. I completely understand why maybe you're hesitant to do it because you're just not sure, right? And so I definitely invite you to give it a try. I mean, it's not something that you're obligated to stick with. It's always worth investigating something new, something different that could help you in so many different ways. And then the other aha moment kind of tied with that too was in terms of when my husband started actually believing in the products. I mean, we've been married now, it'll be 8 years in May. And so he didn't have his aha moment with doTERRA until maybe about a year ago or so. And so for those of you that don't know how he actually came to believe in the product, this is what happened. He was at work and he was having a really, really bad sore throat. So it wasn't COVID related at all. It was just allergies or something in the air. Had a really bad sore throat. And so he went to the store, Walgreens, whatever, CVS, got some of the chloroseptic lozenges, right? Went through a whole pack of the lozenges. And so just a side note with that, apparently those chloroseptic lozenges, you're supposed to only do one every 6 to 8 hours. And this guy did the whole box in I don't know, an 8-hour period while he was at work. And so he's hopping on, he's going to laugh that I'm telling this story. So he went through the whole box of the chloroseptic and it barely even touched the surface. So he gets home and he tells me, hey, I'm having this issue with my throat. It's desperate, right? At this point, is there something you got? All I did was I got a shot glass, put a drop of On Guard, filled the rest up with water. He gargled it, swished it, swallowed it until it was gone. couple hours later, he said that sore throat was completely gone. Next day he woke up and it did not return. And so he was, whatever it was that was trying to get him, did not succeed because Fuzzy Bear intervened. And he finally was like, let me see what you got, because this chloroseptic stuff ain't cutting it. So that for him was his thing, and he's on right now. He says, true story, made me a believer. And so that's all it took. And so at that point, we had been married 6.5, 7 years. And so during that time when we first got married, I mean, I still had my oils. I was using them. I mean, I've been a user. I've had oils for 10 years from doTERRA. In March, it'll be 10 years that I've been a user of doTERRA. So when we got married, I had the oils, and so I'd use them. And then periodically, of course, he'd say, oh, I gotta, my stomach's bothering me. And so I'd put some on him, and he never thought really much of it until this actual situation with the On Guard. And so again, in the conversation that we were having earlier, paired with me thinking about me and taking a while to take to the truth and to really believe and to take hold of it, kind of in line with the same idea that we had been married 6-7 years, and he finally had his aha moment when it came to the On Guard. And so now that's like his favorite oil. And so just again, the invitation that I'm leaving there out on the table for those of you that have been following me for a while and have not yet tried doTERRA, again, I invite you, the offer's on the table, no obligation to try it. Just get with me. We'll see what things that you would like to work on, and we'll get you some things, and we'll get you set up. We'll get you a protocol in place to see what we can do to help you. And then I'm pretty sure that once we find and we tweak that certain protocol, that you're going to be a believer too. Because, I mean, if it took me 3.5 years to come into the truth, to really solidify my belief in it, and then it took him 6.5, 7 years to actually have that aha moment with the On Guard, I recognize that some people, it's going to take a little longer for them to understand. Maybe you need the science behind why it works. I am here and willing to share with you the science behind what works, the studies, the videos, whatever you need to satisfy that curiosity of, how does this work? And if you're not a sciencey person and you're just like, give me the experience, well, let's do it. Let's get you the experience. There's many different ways that I offer for you to get that experience, whether that is giving you an aroma touch, full body aroma touch. Hector, my husband, has had a couple of those, and we tried to make a video of him giving his testimonial. But for those of you that know him, know that he is a silly guy, and so sometimes he doesn't stay in the serious mode. So getting his testimonial on camera was really hard because we just kept laughing and it was funny. But legit, when I would start doing the aroma touch full body technique on him, he would knock out. He would be asleep. And so, yeah, he's a busy guy. Yeah, he's really stressed out. And so, yeah, any kind of pampering, you could think that maybe he would fall asleep. But no, he fell asleep and he stayed asleep through the whole entire thing. And then when it was over, had to kind of wake him up, be like, all right, you're done. He was amazed at how relaxed he felt. And then right after that kind of went to bed because he was already in that state of like relaxation. So if you're in the San Antonio area and you are interested in getting that aroma touch, we can do that. If you're not down with me touching your back, because all I need is your back and your feet. But if you're not down with me touching your back, okay, cool. We can do the hand technique part of it. We can do the Symphony of the Cells. That's another one that's really, really amazing, where we've seen a lot of benefit with Symphony of the Cells. Hector has had sciatic issues off and on for the last couple years because he's in construction. He's very physical. So we've done some symphony of the cells targeting inflammation and pain and discomfort and things like that. And we've had really good results with that. So that's another thing that I offer. Another thing that I offer is the Itovi scanner. What was really cool is Friday when we did an event, one of the girls that heads up the one on Friday at Hub Market, she had seen in one of my stories that I had posted about the Itovi scanner, and she's like, what the heck is this thing? And she told me she went down the rabbit hole, you guys. She went down the rabbit hole, and she kinds of research, YouTube this, video that. She was all over the place. She saw all of these videos and she's like, wow, that is really fascinating. She's like, I haven't even tried it yet, but I kind of believe it. And so we definitely had the opportunity to get her scanned, and we scanned her. And so legit, I didn't know the things that she was dealing with. That scanner picked it up, and so we were able to pinpoint some of the oils and things that would help her in those specific situations. So, you know, I offer various different ways where you can have that oil experience. So again, the invitation, the offer is literally on the table for you to take it when you are ready. Take your time. You know, again, we all work at our own pace to our own comfort level, but when you're ready, let me know and I would be happy to give you your oil experience. So that is my aha moment for number 2 for today. So thanks so much for hopping back on with me, Tamar. Tamar says, listen to Fuzzy Bear. Take her up on it. You will not regret it. Thanks, Tamar. And so much love to you guys. I always come at you with lots of love, lots of, you know, wanting to help you. And so that's where it's at, my friend. So love you guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much. See you later.